Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you how to change colors in the middle of a row for Tunisian crochet using the knit stitch. I've just worked up a few rows of knit stitch already, and I'm going to just work a few more stitches in this next row. And then say your pattern calls for your next stitch to be red. What you want to do is drop your working yarn, which is our blue. I like to just pull it over to the side a little bit to kind of lock it in and hold it in between my fingers. And then say for this next stitch right here, we want it to change it to a red color. Just insert your hook as normal, but instead of yarning over with the blue and pulling up a loop, just going to take your next color, lay it over your hook, and pull up a loop with it. So now we have 5 blue stitches and 1 red stitch. And let's just finish off the row with the red. So keep holding on to your red tail, insert into the next, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Just do that all the way across. Do your edge stitch as normal. And then make your chain 1, and I'll show you how to do the return pass. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. And you know when it's time to change the color when you have only 1 red loop left on your hook. So that's when you want to drop the red yarn to the side and pick your blue yarn back up so that you can finish the return pass with the correct color. So yarn over, pull through, and just give your red tail a little tug to tighten down the stitch right there, and finish off the return pass as normal. And you can see it made a nice clean color change right in the middle of our work. I'll show you guys how to do that one more time. Insert into the next stitch, pull up, and say you want to change colors again in the same stitch. So your next stitch is red, you're going to drop the blue, pick up the red, insert your hook into the red stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop using the red. And just finish off the row. And we'll do the return pass the same way again. Yarn over and pull through 2 at a time. And you know when it's time to change your yarn color when you only have 1 loop left of your working yarn on the hook. So we only have 1 red loop on our hook right now, and the rest are blue, so we want to finish off the row with blue. So drop your red, pick up your blue, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops, both the red and the blue, and complete the return pass. Super simple. I'll show you guys one more row. This time, let's say that we only want 3 blue stitches and then switch to red. You're going to do it the exact same way. So we have one loop on our hook, so there's one. Insert into the next, pull up a loop, insert into the next, pull up a loop. So there's 3. Now let's say we want to switch to red. Insert your hook into the next stitch, drop your blue yarn, and pick up your red yarn and pull up a loop. And do the same for the next. And we'll finish off the row using red. So now you're going to make your return pass. Chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. And once you have one red loop left on your hook, that's when you know it's time to switch colors and to drop your red and pick up your blue. Pulling through 2 at a time. There's another row complete. And I'll show you guys one more row. This time we'll do 3 blue stitches, do a few red stitches, and then we'll finish off with more blue stitches. That way you can see changing colors back and forth. So insert your hook. 1, 2, 3 blue stitches. Now we want to make a red stitch, so drop your blue yarn, pick up your red, pull up a loop, right, and now say we want to switch back to blue. You're going to drop your red yarn, pull it to the right, kind of just hold it with your other hand. Insert your hook into the next red stitch, and instead of pulling up a red yarn, you're going to yarn over and pull up the blue. And we'll finish off this row with blue. And we'll make the edge stitch with blue. Now we'll do the return pass. Chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 at a time. Okay, coming up on our red, we have 1 blue loop on our hook, and now we need to switch to the red yarn to finish our red stitches for the return pass. So drop your blue, yarn over with your red, pull through 2, yarn over with your red, pull through 2. One more time because we had 3 red stitches. Now we're back to our blue. So drop the red yarn, pick the blue back up, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2, and then complete your last stitch. And that is how you change colors in the middle of your rows with the knit stitch.